2 hours, 135 miles. What time does the bus leave for Jacksonville? You can Google that. You can look that up. I don't want to tell you. I'm not, guys, we're not here to nitpick my fucking story when I'm in the middle of my shit. Like, that really pisses me off. You guys are so lazy. You have more interest in figuring out the details of how, like, maybe I'll help him if I find out he's telling the truth. Well, I don't have time for people that are dumb enough to not be able to, like, if you're not smart enough to read my facial expressions and be able to see that I'm telling the truth, you probably don't have the ability to help me as much as you'd like to believe to. I don't want your money because your money's going to be so slow that I'm not even going to get home. And I'm not even going to get to Jacksonville in time. It's not even worth it. You're like the fucking TSA who was supposed to just let me on the plane and ask me a million fucking questions that cost them all their jobs, and that's it. You're like these fucking ravens sitting here with their mouths wide open like retards, just looking stupid. I can't do it. 2:25 it leaves Jacksonville. Oh, does it really? Oh, I don't care. Get me to Jacksonville. Because at Jacksonville, it's an actual station, and I can actually have my tickets reevaluated. Like, I can actually have my tickets switched over. I can have my tickets transferred to the next day if I make it to Jacksonville. So either way, I need to get to Jacksonville. What's up, Scorpio? How are you? Fat sorry fuck. Jacksonville, yeah, Jacksonville's like 2 hours. No, it's hilarious. Yeah, it's absolutely hilarious. Don't worry, I got it. Yeah, you can all drown. It's not my problem. It could have been, but now it's definitely not. I'm finding that, like, things happen the way they do for a reason. Like, scummy people just die. Like, they do, you know? Like, I know people say, like, good people die young or, like, bad things happen to good people. But it really doesn't happen that way all that often. For the most part, I really do see that the trash gets taken out. That really is what I've seen. Eliza, thanks for the follow. Is the weather nice? No. How about you? I'm decent. So let me see if I can get that ride to Jacksonville real quick. Yeah, now dude is just ignoring my frickin' my snaps. So this is how it's gonna be, huh? This is how we're gonna do it. Okay. No problem at all. Yeah. I guess if you want to call the white boys, if you want to call any of those white supremacist groups, I really don't give a fuck at this point. I need to get to California, and I can't be a snot about it, so I need to get to Jacksonville so I can get my tickets switched up, and I will take a ride from anybody. And if that means that I gotta get the Proud Boys give me a ride, then so be it. I'm not really a big fan of the whole racist thing, just because it's fucking, I don't like drama, but I'm down for it. It is what it is. Just get me where I need to be. Don't ask any questions, and don't tell me anything I don't want to know. Yeah, like, didn't though. I was in a cult. What cult was I in? I was Catholic. I was religious. Big difference. Sharon goes, just be careful in Jax by the bus station. Yeah, I know. Thank you. I just got to get a ride. And I don't care. I don't care if you're white or not. I actually would recommend, if there's any of you black guys out there that want to pick up the ball for the scumbag that dropped it by freaking telling me the bus wasn't going where it was going, you're more than welcome to come pick me up. I appreciate the ride. I'll take the ride even if you're not the same color, because I'm not fucking racist. I'm not on your side. We'll compete, but I'll take the ride. I need it. Amy goes, I have good contacts with the Proud Boys. Baked Alaska is close to you. I don't know what that means, but yes, please. I'll reach out to him right now. He's cool. Look him up. Thank you. Yeah, tell him. I mean, they'll probably love that. The white boys will probably love to hear that I'm freaking, what do you call it? I'm Hitler's great grandkid. I'm not making it up. I can prove it. I got the blood test to prove it. But he had sex with this one woman, and then she got freaking smuggled into America by this guy named Santee. And he freaking, then she had what do you call it? She was raising the kid, and then she had another kid with that dude, and then I guess I think it's her, the boy, or the young lady. I think it was a daughter. Yeah, it was a daughter. Oh no, I'm getting this wrong. Okay, so here's the deal. Hitler had a kid. The daughter got smuggled into America by Santee. Santee essentially raised the young lady, but then ended up copulating with the young lady and had a child. And then that child had a child, and I was that baby. And I can actually prove it. It was like from the same town as Wallopin, Pennsylvania. I'm not making this up at all. And then I was put into another family and told that it was the birth family, and then from there put into foster care to like hide the story twice over. But yeah, I'm legitimately an offspring of Hitler, like an immediate offspring of Hitler. So that's that. I mean, I don't feel like it. You know, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, or like what it's supposed to look like or feel like. But the white boys probably like that. Maybe that gets me a couple of points. They'll be willing to help me. Oh, thanks for the share. But ironically, for being Hitler's offspring, I'm one of the least racist people you're ever going to meet. Yeah, I'll reach. Okay, cool. All right. But I'll pull a card when I have to. You know, like I'll let people know some info when I have to, if it means I get the help that I need. But I'm just gonna order something real quick and get myself a little drink. I need some fucking soda. I need something to drink. Give me 2 seconds. Somebody threw me a couple. You should sell your story. That's amazing. I'd rather just use the story. You know what I mean? I don't really want to sell it, because once you sell the book, then it's like nostalgia, and people are, you know, then it can officially have a shelf life. But like if you walk down the street, you know, oh my God, that's Hitler's great grandkid, you know? But you put it in a book and it enigmatizes it, you know, it's no longer powerful. But for me, I don't give a fuck. It doesn't mean anything to me. If I could use it, then I'm gonna use it. But it's not something where, you know, I'd be proud of, because I'm an American. Get pissed at me. Yeah, let's just hide it. Just because you're in a bad fucking mood. You got your car, you got your kids, you got your life, you got your job. I'm sitting at McDonald's without any fucking resources, a broken foot, and I can't get the fuck out of town, and I'm a fucking scumbag because I'm willing to use, you know, whatever I'm using to get where I need to be. Please keep telling me how you would make the same choices I'm making if you were in my position. Keep telling me you know exactly what I'm going through. Keep judging me, because you fucking know exactly how it is. Thank you. You know, keep telling yourself that you could just do the right thing and it'll work out different. Trust me, it doesn't. All right? I hate to tell you. I think if anybody knows, I'm the guy who did it the right way. Did it pay off? Yes. Did it pay off far less than I thought did it pay off far less than I was told or like sold on the idea? Yes. It's not worth being the good guy. Don't be the bad guy, but don't be the good guy. Trust me, don't be the good guy. If you got to be the good guy, do it because you have like an inferiority complex or a superiority complex. Only be the hero if you can afford to be the hero is what I'm trying to tell you. So your final destination is California. Yes, ma'am. Yep. I am going to be an OnlyFans star. And trust me, I will have no problem with that at all. Do we have Fanta over there? Yes, we do. I didn't realize Hitler had any kids. Oh, Hitler had a shit ton of kids, man. Hitler had like 42 kids. He slept with a lot of women. Most of them were like mistresses. He had a lot of children. Like literally over half of Hitler Youth was his own kids. And that was his daughter was in Hitler Youth. She was like one of the only females in Hitler Youth that were like, you know, of the top class. Where are you at? Did you get a bus ride to Cali? I did get a bus, but the bus driver lied to me and said that the bus wasn't going where it was, so I didn't end up getting on, or I didn't end up staying on. So, yeah. And I don't mean like he mistakenly said something, like on camera, like you could visibly lip read and see that he lied to me whenever I was like, this is where I'm going all the way, this is where I need to get to, blah, blah, blah. I asked him, you know, is this the bus going to so-and-so? He said, yeah. or I'm sorry, he said no, but it was, and I believed him. Don't ask me why. Where did I get dropped at? I didn't. I got back off the bus because he said I was on the wrong bus. And I figured is, with my ticket, it should have been fine. But if there's anybody within that race that wants to pick up what he dropped, I'm right here. I drink that stuff like water. Nice. Alicia, thanks for the follow. If it weren't for the ticket that I currently have active that's supposed to get me all the way out to California, I wouldn't be so urgent. Like the whole urgency thing wouldn't be in place for me. So people are like, oh, calm down, focus on the regular. No, motherfuckers. I have a ticket to California right now, $400 ticket that I will not get replaced. Trust me, I will not get a second chance here. I need to get to Jacksonville immediately. And that way I can get the rest of the way home. And I'm not, like, all of this fucking shit. I knew there was going to be some hang up. But, like, I get home, all of this is over. All this is done. I'm home, I can get a job, and I don't have to go through this crazy-ass shit any longer. Michael, welcome to the broadcast. Welcome to Vigo. Somebody on the internet bought it for me. Yeah, I just didn't though, and nobody cares. So, those are just people dying. I don't have time for dying people. I really don't. I'm not my sister. I don't have time for dying people. I'm alive, and I want to be alive. And dying people don't seem to want to be alive. So I don't have time for them. So I am currently stuck in Titusville waiting for someone to help me get an Uber or a ride to Jacksonville. I'm really not a criminal though. Like even though like law enforcement knows that I'm not a criminal. Like that's the reason I didn't do you guys not realize anytime I have run-ins with officers, like I don't get arrested? It's not because of like some privilege or power or connections. I'm not a criminal, so I don't get arrested. They're like, oh, we're not supposed to be arresting this guy. We're supposed to be actually going after the people who are calling on him. And so they do. And then they end up paying restitution. Not on the run from the law. I would have to have a reason to be on the run from the law to be on the run for the law. Does it have any? Yeah, it's a ticket. They're dated bus tickets. So of course there's an expiration. The expiration is when the bus leaves. And so this bus left. There won't be any until tomorrow, but I can't just get on tomorrow's bus with today's ticket. I can't get it changed because it's not a bus station. It's just a bus stop. And the bus station in Jacksonville would be the closest thing that I could do if I did need to actually get it switched over. So give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna get a drink. And like I don't care if this stuff is recorded and they're this and this and that. Oh, we could turn this into a crime or this. Like if you wanted to arrest me, you would have gotten me on all for how many freaking just no. Like and no, you also won't because you really don't wanna. And I'm guessing that confirmation that you really don't want to has finally spread. I don't mean to be that mean of a guy. I really don't want to be. But if you guys knew how hard I've fought for where I'm at in my life, you would understand why I've become such an ornery son of a bitch. I fought so hard for this. I'm not going to let anybody, including law enforcement, get in my way. I'm really not. And they found out. It's built respect, ironically. So, all right, give me 2 seconds. Dizzy, thanks for the follow. I'm in UK. I don't know how it works over there. Yeah, it's fine. Like I said, we're working it out right now. But I'm going to go get something to drink. It'll calm me down. We almost got 500 broadcasts. JT, you welcome on. But go ahead and follow real quick. I'm actually going to shut down and get that drink just because I need a minute to breathe. I needed to vent all that, but I need a minute to breathe. I really hope we don't turn this into a thing where we're doing this all the way out to California. Because whenever I tell you, I actually, if you guys force me into this the way that you did for 3 or 4 years, and you're scumbags that just fucking make me go through it, not only am I not going to get incarcerated or have to deal with any of this shit ever again, because everybody's tired of dealing with it, including me, I'm going to get home, and I'm not going to broadcast. If I have to, I've officially decided if I have to take the hard route to get to California, I am not going to live stream or do social media. I'm doing the acting, I'm doing everything I gotta do, and I'm not involving any of you. I will not allow you to be in my personal life when you guys have the ability to help me get the rest of the way there, and you're kind of on purpose, just kind of fucking up my path to make entertainment for yourself, because you're psychopaths, you know? So that's it. If you guys, you can't get me home, well, fuck you. I get home and I don't want anything to do with you. That's how it is. So I mean, ask my ex-wife. Ask, like, she didn't expect it. She did not see it coming for me to fucking drop off the map when it comes to her. Like, that was it. Like, fuck no. You think you're gonna, like, she really thought she was gonna get away with treating me that way, and I was still gonna be in her life. I'm like, look, I don't put up with people being, like, minimally toxic. I let her get away with, like, 15% toxicity, or what I would consider to be 15% toxicity. I mean, for most people, it would be like 175%. But I just I let it go, and then I'm like, I shut my mouth, I sat back, I waited, and then I, see ya. Never saw it coming. And did I do it to her to hurt her? No, absolutely not. It's called self-preservation, self-respect, two things that I do not go without. Give me 1 second real quick. Ultra, thanks for the follow. Sunshine, thanks for the follow. And I tell you guys that with all sincerity and love in my heart. MC, thanks for the follow. And guys, like MC, I'm getting your phone number. Some of you guys from day one, you're stuck with me. We've been fucking with each other far too long to not stay in touch. But most people, guys, I'm sorry. I cannot in good faith and self-respect, freaking trek it the rest of the way home. And knowing that you guys, I would do it for a stranger. And just to think you guys, you like watch my life every day. You'd rather watch me suffer and be entertained because whatever your sixth sense of humor is, your sixth sense of entertainment, instead of getting me home so I could get a job and live a normal life when you have the full ability to do so. Like even some of you live down the street, you give me a ride, 50 miles if you wanted, 20 miles, and go out, it's not even barely out of your way because you sit in the house all day and you couldn't do that. But then you want me to share every moment of my life with you when you're intentionally allowing me to be screwed over just for your own entertainment. And I can't. I'm sorry. For obvious reasons, I can't. So, if I have to do this the hard way, once I get home, I can't share my life with you guys. I can't, because you don't deserve it. You don't deserve to be a part of my life if you could let this happen to me and you could sit back and watch like it's funny. Sit back and watch and be entertained. I don't have an interest in trauma bonding with you. I have a healthy mind, and I don't have an interest in having it toxified by people who just have a warped sense of entertainment. If you enjoy certain things, I get it, but this is too far. It's not appropriate. It's not okay. And I even agree with law enforcement in reference to that. It is what it is. Take me with you? Wait, where's she going? I don't know. She wants me to come with her, hopefully. But he's working on an Uber right now. If I don't find someone that wants to have me come for a ride with them, then I will just take the Uber. Right now I need to get to Jacksonville to make sure I could use my bus ticket to get out to Los Angeles. Or if there's anybody that's willing to give me a ride to Los Angeles, I can give you straight cash, like $400. And obviously, that's my haters called the cops because I currently have an Uber coming for me. So they made a false police call to try and get me arrested. Just in a last-ditch effort because they're upset that I'm actually getting where I need to be. I'll be fine. I'll tell them, no, I literally got an Uber coming right now. Didn't do anything inappropriate. If you're seeing something on the internet, it's either artificial intelligence or... Because that's what they do. They make those videos and put my face on it. Or, it's just something negative I said, a long time ago. Because they do that. They'll take recordings from, my beginning days from, 4, 5, 6 years ago when I was, having bad moods or this or that. And they post it on the internet as if it literally just happened. Or, they'll send it to the police and say, hey, this is happening right now. And they don't even check the timestamp on the video. Lynn, what's up? Thanks for the roses. Lynn, I will say, you said that you knew me or whatever. I do remember you from 2017, and I will say you have not changed one bit. You are literally the exact same person that I remember from 2017, which is kind of cool. You and I kind of, we don't really jive, but I have to give you a compliment and say, oh my goodness, you are literally I don't know, you're one of those rare people that COVID did not change you. You are literally the same person. So good for you. More power to you. Dipsy, welcome to the broadcast. Aries, welcome to the broadcast. Mr. G, welcome to the broadcast. Of course, we loving All right, Lynn, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the beans. And back. Hello, Mario Lopez, welcome to the broadcast. Good vibes. Everly. Yeah, that's where I need to go to and from. I mean, really, like I said, I'm trying to get all the way out to California, and I will pay straight cash, $400 cash, to get to California. I know that's not a lot. It probably just covers gas, but it's what I have. So Truthman goes, yeah, no, not a thing at all. Moving on. Sorry, guys. That's just guys that get jealous of the ladies that hit me up. Because I'll post, like, I have some interesting conversations with women in the comment or in the inbox. They send me very funny stuff. So just somebody messaged me, and so we had an interesting conversation in the inbox. I just posted a little piece of it, and it wasn't private. You know, she was just joking around. She's it's what she does on her entire platform. So like, she didn't mind. But it was funny. Moving on. 1 second. Thank you, Lynn. I appreciate you. ID, thanks for the follow. So apparently the Uber to Jacksonville is like $200. Michael, thanks for the follow. Why don't you use the 400 to get the Uber? No, the 400 is in the bus ticket. If the bus ticket doesn't work out, then I could get a refund on the bus ticket. Like I said, but the bus driver literally lied to my face and said that the bus wasn't going where it was, and it was the bus I was supposed to get on, and I had my bus ticket. But he was black, I was white. Apparently I look like the type of white person that doesn't like black people. I mean, I'm not, but whatever. And he's like, everybody on the bus is black except for me. And then he was like, yeah, it's not going where you think it's going. I'm like, oh, okay. And he didn't really describe himself, and I was just like, oh, whatever. And so I got off the bus, and apparently that was my bus, and I had the ticket and paid $400 to get to California. So now I have to get to Jacksonville. Can't take an Uber because it's too expensive, apparently. Dude just checked. He was going to give me an Uber to Jacksonville, but it's like $200. So I need to get to Jacksonville before just like this afternoon to be able to get on the bus. So this is super fucked up. And if there's anybody interested in suing Greyhound, my foot is broken. I had a ticket. I was supposed to be legally allowed onto the bus. The bus driver lied to my face to get me off the bus. Very easily provable because I'm white. There's a and it's all on camera and like easy to lip read. So there's a pretty easy lawsuit. And I'm really pissed off, and this is ridiculous. So, like, I know people think I'm going to put up with this, but like, I don't even do the lawsuit thing. I do like I let them trap me all the way, and then I eat the whole shit from the inside out. Because I'm a goddamn monster like that, and I'm not kidding at all. I'm world renowned. People fucking know me for this shit. If you've ever seen those movies with Sylvester Stallone where they escape the prison, I don't escape. I do my time, and I literally just destroy shit that comes towards me. Because it's an implosion situation. They put you in a lockdown situation, and stuff comes in your direction. Well, I sit in the kill box and let it come towards me, and I fucking destroy it as it comes my way, no matter what it is or where it's coming from. And I pull it, I go into it, and I get all the way to the root, and I fucking rip out the guts like it's like the Predator movie. Not physically, but like just infrastructurally, which I'm allowed to do. It's totally legal. It's self-defense because their system is coming at me, and I can prove it. And they know that, so. I nut up, but I don't shut up. Libby goes, white? Yeah, I'm white. But not like, I'm proud of being white. I'm white. I was just like, I don't know why it's such a fucking big deal. But apparently, some people think it's a big deal. Some racist white people, some racist black people think it's a big deal. So they singled me out, and now I'm not on the bus to where I'm supposed to be. And now I need to find someone who's willing to give me a ride to Jacksonville. Just spent $400 on a bus ticket to LA, and I'm sitting the fuck here because some black guy would not let me on the bus because everybody on the bus is black. Not kidding at all. Totally got denied because I was white in 2023. Got denied based on color. Easily provable. Yeah. And the white people didn't seem all that much help because the white people I've met, for most of it, are just trying to figure out how to get me incarcerated. Because white people got lazy. Black people want to see me on the street or dead, and the white people want to see me incarcerated. So I'm not really sure who I'm supposed to side with. He goes, wait, huh? Yeah, I'm serious. I'm the least racist person you are ever going to meet. And they literally just fucked me over. All the other colors want to see me dead, and then the white people want to get me incarcerated. Because they became lazy, like 2.5 generations ago. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Just sit here and twiddle my thumbs until I get trespassed, and then just go to the next place, I guess. $400 ticket to LA. I'm sitting the fuck here right now because of fucking, some dumb white parent doesn't want to raise his kid. I don't want to see you dead. Well, you won't. Don't worry. Really unlikely. The incarceration thing is also. I would say that me being incarcerated is less likely than me being dead. I'm super thirsty. Guys, I gotta go and get a drink, okay? I'll be right back. All these new pages, though. Yeah, it's what they do. I told you, here's what happens. They get scared for me, all right? Even my haters, they get scared for me. So they make like 1,000 different profiles and try to like confuse people about where I'm at and who I am because they think they need to protect me when I don't have anything to hide from. Like, I have so many connections. And they're trying to cover up my connections too. They're like, how do we freaking... Like, what they're trying to do is scam me and steal from me and then say they're helping me when I'm telling them to stop. Like, it's a crime. It's just, if you see a profile of me that's not me, it is impersonation, just as a heads up. Lachey goes, everyone doesn't matter. Yo, I'm having freaking deja vu. Whoa. Major deja vu. I really need that water. All right. I'll be right back. I go get that water. Bye, guys. Don't forget to follow. If you don't follow me and I'm not featured, you're going to lose me. So I got to get to Jacksonville because I still have a $400 bus ticket to get out to LA. And the black bus driver with a bus full of black people literally would not let me get on the bus because I'm white. I wish I was lying to your face. I'm not. It's on camera. You could lip read it. Would not let me on the bus because I'm white. I have my bus ticket. I'm not. There is no embellishment of the story. There's no extra information I'm not sharing to sound, to make it social justice. I'm not a social justice warrior. I hate that shit. So